So, I popped into High House Insurance to see if they could quote for my house insurance rather than using the internet. High House got a great deal. So to celebrate, I bought a posh hairdo. It made me look beautiful, gorgeous enough to become a highly paid model. I then won Celebrity Big Brother. I had an affair with an MP. Now I'm promoting a doll of me that says, "Cool blimey, you're well fit."
Happy things happen when you talk face-to-face with High House Insurance. See if we can beat your home insurance quote from the internet. Find us on the High Street, Selsey, or call 606 552.
Hello and a very warm welcome to the first Manhood Internet Radio of November 2017. I'm Tony Wiener, your host for this show again. Now this week we welcome a new presenter, Bruce Allinson, who's a man of many talents, and we have an item about Apuldram coming to Selsey. And of course there is more, but fortunately no chickens were harmed in this show. Oh no. Before all that though, let's go over to our regular reporter Alison to get some Selsey news.
Hello and welcome once again to our weekly look at what's happening in Selsey. First of all, on Tuesday the 7th of November, as usual we have the art class. That starts at 9:30 running through until 12:30. Beginners are always very welcome. This takes place at the Selsey Centre. It's £12.50 per session if you pay for a half or full term in advance, or you can pay £15 on a drop-in basis. You can phone 603 836 for some more information. Also Tuesday, Slimming World in the morning again, 9:30, although this one is just for an hour. You can go along to the town hall to find out just what kinds of things you can and can't eat and how to lose weight the healthy and easy way. You can call Becky for some more information, 07856 304 225. On Tuesday, the Selsey Shuttle will be running one of their excursions. This week, they're off to Cascades and Gun Wharf. The cost for that is £5. You can call 604416 to reserve a seat. That will be leaving at 1:15, back in Selsey for 4:15. Also in the afternoon on Tuesday, the Writers' Circle. They meet at the Methodist Hall in the High Street. If you're already a writer, or even if you're a complete beginner, you'll be assured of a warm welcome by this small friendly group of ladies plus a few gents. Membership of the group is £12 per year and £2 per session. Tea and coffee are included. Pat Reed has some more details, 601 550. So that's the Writers' Circle between 2 and 4:30. At 4:30 we have tap and ballet classes at the Selsey Centre. The 4:30 class is for preschool children and reception years 1 and 2, 5 o'clock class for school years 3 to 6 and the 5:30 class for school years 7 to 11. Also on a Tuesday, kickboxing for kids at the Selsey Centre on Manor Road. That starts at 4:30 for 1 hour. Fun yoga and well-being on Tuesday at Donington Parish Hall opposite the Co-op. You're invited to come along to this friendly class for all levels. The cost for that is £7, or if you'd like to pay for 5 classes, the cost will be £30. This is from 6 until 7. You can contact Vince for some more information, 07817 135 472, or have a look online at roadtripyoga.com for some more details. Also Tuesday, girls football at the Academy on School Lane between 6 and 7, and netball for all at the Academy Sports Hall between 7 and 8:30. Moving on now to Wednesday the 8th of November, body conditioning and exercise class at the Selsey Centre. That's between 9:15 and 10:15. It's also the morning for the Seal Island Swimming Club. They meet at the Oasis Pool at West Sands. They start at 9:30 and swim for 1 hour. It's the day for wood carving on Wednesdays at the Scout Hut. A small friendly group of wood carvers meeting each Wednesday, helping each other with their various carvings. Do feel free to drop in and have a look at what they get up to. For more information you can go to their website www.selseywoodcarvers.co.uk. That's between 10 and 4 in the afternoon. Later in the morning, the Fitter Sitters exercise class takes place at the Selsey Centre. This is a class for the less mobile, beginning at 10:20 and finishing at 11:20. It's also the afternoon for the Selsey WI meeting at the Town Hall. That's between 2:15 and 4:15. Selsey Fun Yoga and Wellbeing is held at the Town Hall on Wednesdays between 6:30 and 7:30. You're invited to go to this friendly yoga class for all levels. £7 is the cost if you drop in, or if you pay for 5 classes, that will be £30. Vince has a few more details: 07817 135 472, or you can look on the website roadtripyoga.com for some more information. Wednesdays is also the evening for the Selsey Community Choir. They rehearse at the Methodist Church on the High Street from 7 until 8:30. And it's also carpet bowls at Medbury Primary School on School Lane between 7 and 8. Moving on now to Thursday. It's the day for the Jigsaw Puzzle Club. Did you know the Jigsaw Puzzle Club is now 10 years old? Well, if you like doing jigsaws and you'd rather borrow than buy, then this might be the club for you. You're invited to call in any time between 10 and 4 at 14 Green Lane, and you can borrow a puzzle for £1. The membership cost is just £3 per year, and they have over 300 puzzles to choose from of all different sizes. You can phone 605 942 for some more information, and all the proceeds from the Jigsaw Puzzle Club go to the Sussex Snowdrop Trust, so that's between 10 and 4 on Thursday. On Thursday afternoon, the Selsey Bridge Club will be meeting at the club on Cox's Road in Selsey. It's a friendly group of mixed ability. Carol has some further details: 602250, so that's between 2 and 5. Once again, there are ballet classes at the Selsey Centre. The 4 o'clock class is for preschool and reception years 1 and 2. 4:30 for school years 3 to 6, and at 5 o'clock school years 7 to 11. Selsey Library will be open on Thursday evening, after hours, 5:45 until 7:15, where you can go along to read, chat, or just to listen to what's going on. Interesting event then on Thursday at the Town Hall between 6 and 8, the local policing model. This is being held by the local Chief Inspector, Justin Burtonshaw. Joint Chief Inspector will be presenting the local policing model and answering questions about policing in our community. So if you're interested in going to that, it's at the Town Hall between 6 and 8. Also at 6, walking football at the Academy. This is a gentle game of football to keep the over 50s in shape. That's between 6 and 7:30. Lighthouse Youth Club meets as well, 6:30 till 7:45 at East Beach Church for school years 5 to 8. It's also the evening for adult basketball at the Academy Sports Hall between 7 and 8, and carpet bowls once more 7 till 8 at Medbury Primary School. Fun Yoga and Wellbeing is starting at Hunston Village Hall. That's between 7:30 and 8:30. You're invited to go along to this friendly class. All levels are welcome. It's only £7 or £30 for 5 classes. Vince has some more details: 07817 135 472. Or once again, you can go and have a look at his website, roadtripyoga.com. Ignite Youth Group will be meeting at East Beach Church on Thursday, a youth group for school years 7 to 11. That's between 7:30 and 8:30. Moving on now to Friday the 10th of November, starting the morning with the Seal Island Swimming Club at the Oasis Pool, West Sands. That's between 9:30 and 10:30. And it's also the morning for the Sunbeams Preschool Group. This is a group for babies, toddlers and their carers, meeting at East Beach Evangelical Church. You can call 607741 or 605 236 for some more details. That runs from 10 until 11:45. Late morning, Steady and Strong. This is a class for people who'd like to improve their strength and balance. It focuses on improving strength, posture, balance and confidence. £4 is the cost, pay-as-you-go basis. Heidi Dunster has some more details. 07826 924 923. That's between 11:30 and 12:30. Then early afternoon, bridge for beginners at the Selsey Club on Cox's Road. A friendly atmosphere with a gentle teacher. Keith has some more details, 603082, and that's between 2 and 4. 10 Friday lessons for £25 starting today, the 10th of November, so that must be something you can't turn down. Darby and Joan, of course, also meet on Fridays between 2 and 4. That's at St Peter's Church Hall, meeting for a game of bingo, raffle, a cup of tea and a chat. Transport to the hall is supplied by the Selsey Venture Bus, if you're a member. You can call Jill Evenden for some more details, 604 187. Then later on, Bright Sparks Club for school years 1 to 4 meets at East Beach Church, that's between 5 and 6, where there are lots of fun, games, music, Bible stories. You can call 607741 or 605 236 for some further details. On Friday, it's the Selsey Specials Friday football at the Academy School Lane. That's between 6 and 7. Then on Saturday the 11th, the Selsey Striders meet at 8:30 for an hour at Hillfield Road Car Park. And on Sunday the 12th of November, the Selsey Power Rangers also meet at Hillfield Road Car Park. That's between 9 and 10. Carpet bowls, of course, 2 sessions there on a Sunday. The first one 9:30 till 10:30, the second one 3 until 4, both those at Medmery Primary School. On Sunday morning, the Selsey Model Boat Club will be meeting at the pond on East Beach, if the weather is kind, where they sail radio-controlled boats. New members are always welcome. Chris has some further details, 801 550. That's between 10 and 12 on Sunday morning. Now it's Remembrance Day, of course, meeting at the Academy School Road in Selsey by the Royal British Legion and then marching on to St Peter's. So that's between 10 and 11 on Sunday the 12th of November. Also in the morning, fun, yoga and well-being. This is a friendly group meeting at the Oval Field. The cost for this one is just £5. That's between 10 and 10:45. Vince has some further details, 07817 135 472, or you can look at his website roadtripyoga.com for some further details. Moving on now to Monday, 9:30 in the morning, dance and tone at the Selsey Centre, keeping fit to great music, that's for 1 hour. Followed by Pilates, a friendly class meeting from 10:45 until 11:45. Then in the afternoon, Joseph and the Technicolor Dream Coach will be showing as part of Movies for Memories. That's at Selsey Town Hall, starting at 1 and should be over by 3:30. Sing Your Heart Out is also in the afternoon at 1:30 until 3, meeting at St Wilfrid's Church on Church Road. The cost for that is £3 per session. It's best to telephone Belinda beforehand, 251 607, just to make sure that the session is on, as sometimes, of course, the room is hired out and they can't meet. Also Monday, Tai Chi for Beginners. This is a 12-week course at the Selsey Centre. If you'd like to book for that, call 514 909. That's between 3:30 and 4:30. Selsey Basketball meets at the Academy Sports Hall on a Monday. At 5 o'clock, that's for ages 7 to 11, and from 6 o'clock for ages 12 plus. Don't forget Slimming World on Mondays. 2 sessions, both at the Selsey Town Hall, one at 5:30 and one at 7:30. Becky has some more details about Slimming World, 07856 304 225. Selsey Striders also on Monday between 6:30 and 7:30, meeting at Hillfield Road Car Park, and this group is suitable for all who can run 3 miles. Moving on now to Tuesday the 14th of November, the Selsey Shuttle will be running one of their Tuesday excursions, picking up from 1:15 in the afternoon, and this time they're going to Bognor Regis. The cost for that is £3.50. If you'd like to reserve a seat, 604416 is the number to ring. The art class on Tuesday morning, 9:30 till 12:30, that's at the Selsey Centre. Cost for that is £12.50 if you pay in advance for a half or a full term, or if you would just like to pay on a drop-in basis, the cost will be £15. You can call 603 836 for some more details. Morning session of Slimming World on Tuesdays, once again at the Selsey Town Hall. This is between 9:30 and 10:30. Once again, you can phone Becky to find out what you're letting yourself in for, 07856 304 225. On Tuesday between 2 and 4, it's the VIP Club at Hanover Close. This is a club for the visually impaired. Tap and ballet classes running once again, 4:30 for preschool children and reception years 1 and 2, 5 o'clock for school years 3 to 6 and 5:30 for school years 7 to 11. All those classes held at the Selsey Centre. It's kickboxing for kids on a Tuesday as well, between 4:30 and 5:30. That's also at the Selsey Centre. And there's fun yoga and well-being on Tuesday at Donington Parish Hall, which is opposite the Co-op. You're invited to go along to this friendly class for all levels. It's only £7, or if you pay for 5 classes, the cost will be £30. You can contact Vince for a few more details, 07817 135 472, or you can have a look at Vince's website, roadtripyoga.com, for some more details. That's between 6 and 7. Also on Tuesday, girls football at the Academy School Lane between 6 and 7, followed by netball for all between 7 and 8:30 at the Academy Sports Hall. So that's it for the second week in November. Just remains for me to remind you about the Selsey Community Christmas Lunch, which is being held as usual at Selsey Town Hall at 1 o'clock on Christmas Day. If you'd like to go to that, you probably need to book your tickets in advance, 07827 517 033, or you can phone locally 696 584 to book a place. Now, there's no charge for this dinner. JK Dinners do the cooking at the Town Hall. The whole event is run by volunteers. The Venture Bus and the Lions Bus and the Selsey Shuttle will all be running to help with the transport, as well as the lifts given by the volunteers themselves. So if you're in danger of spending Christmas Day alone, then don't do it. Why not instead book your Selsey Community Christmas Lunch? Well, I've enjoyed talking to you, and I'll speak to you again next week with some further news of what's happening in Selsey. Bye for now.
Thanks, Alison, and she will be back later with an update on happenings in the Witterings and the Bracklesham area. Now it's time to welcome Bruce Allinson, and he's discovering what the Apuldram Centre are planning for Selsey.
Good morning, it's Bruce Allinson from Manhood Radio, and with me today I have Rachel Aslett-Clark from the Apuldram Centre. Rachel, can you tell us a bit about the centre and what's going on?
Good morning. Yes, I certainly can. My role at the Apuldram Centre is one of the managers there, and the Apuldram Centre has existed locally much longer than I've been working for it. So over 27 years ago, a group of parents who had children then, or young adolescents with a learning disability, came together and looked at what was faced ahead of them, which was years and years and years of working age adults having nowhere to really go. They couldn't be necessarily in employment. The systems at the time were particularly institutional, and they came together and formed an organisation called Apuldram and looked to bring about the benefits of working in horticulture and outdoor working for their children, which were going to become adults, and how that could then become, much to the word now would be social enterprise, but how they could be self-sufficient in, one, occupying them throughout the day in a meaningful way, and two, recouping some of the costs for those activities back through the produce sales that they did at the time.
Rachel, that's lovely about what you've done, and I understand there's some exciting things going on now, and particularly in Selsey. Can you tell me what's going to happen now in Selsey with your...
Absolutely. So the Apuldram Centre supports people. We're just based south of Chichester. We're about a 10 to 15 minute journey out of Selsey, just there in Apuldram. But we do have lots of people who come down on a daily basis who are supported by us and actually live in Selsey. And we were offered the opportunity to take over the unit of 129, the High Street, Selsey. Not necessarily permanently, because we weren't ready for that in the time, but we're going to be modern and we're going to pop up for Christmas. Mm-hmm. And we'll be coming to the High Street of Selsey from the 16th of November, and we'll be opening that unit, which is the old florist shop between the estate agents and the sweet shop. And we'll be opening that unit Thursday, Friday and Saturday. And the purpose of why we're coming is multi-strand, really. The first is to say hello to Selsey and to get the guys that we're supporting who are adults with learning disabilities to have a real experience working in a shop, meeting the public and actually getting out there and demonstrating their individual talents, as opposed to them just working at the Apuldram Centre throughout the day. When they are at the Apuldram Centre, we have different departments, whether it be the kitchen, woodwork, outdoor growing, creative arts, and much of that work is going to come to Selsey to be on display and also available to purchase. As a charity, we are reliant upon lots and lots of different ways to raise an income, and some of the sales from these purchases will go directly to supporting the people that we support. We also have a very expanding volunteer base, and we have some regular volunteers from Selsey. Obviously people can busy themselves for wherever they like to be, but our volunteering really is quite hands-on. You work alongside and support the people who attend our services. So we'd like to speak to people about volunteering. We'd like to also tell people about our ambitious plans, which the centre that we own at the moment and the site has a large asbestos barn on it, and we've got planning permission to knock it down, but in order to do that we've got to have the pennies to rebuild it. So we want to talk to people about that, because it's all about networking and partnerships and getting lots of people know other people, and that's the way in which it is the world goes round. And we're not wanting to be out there with a begging bowl, but we are wanting to say we're very purposeful. We've got a lot going on, and there's lots of ways you can make a valuable contribution to your local community.
So what are the days again?
So we're going to be opening Thursday, Friday and Saturday from the 16th of November through to the 22nd of December. We'll be participating in the Christmas light switch on, i.e. by opening later on in the evening. And our opening hours will be 9:30 to 4:30. And
how can we contact you?
So you can contact us. We've got a website at www.apuldram.org, or you can give us a ring on 01243 783 370. If you want to email, it's info at apuldram.org. Or of course, once we're in Selsey, just pop in and see us at 129 the High Street. It'd be great to meet you.
Thank you, Rachel. I'm sure many people are going to pop in and see what's going on, and we wish you lots and lots of good luck with your pop-up shop.
Thank you, Bruce. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Thank you.
Wow, what a great organisation, and we wish them every success with their new venture. So with that, Alison should now be ready with news of events in the Bracklesham and Witterings area. So let's go over to Alison.
Hello and welcome once again to our weekly look at what's happening in the Witterings and Bracklesham. Starting on Tuesday the 7th of November, it's the Rookwood Lawn Tennis Club group coaching sessions, two of those. First one 10 till 11 and the second one 11 until 12. The cost for that is £4 per person per hour, and that will take place at West Wittering Sports Field. Little Explorers Play and Learn Together meet on Tuesdays at Bracklesham Barn between 10 and 11:30. And it's also the afternoon for the Steady and Strong Strength and Balance class at Bracklesham Barn. That's between 2:30 and 3:30. ARO Kids Kickboxing at Bracklesham Barn in the afternoon, 4:30 till 6. And the Beginner Ukulele Club at Bracklesham Barn on a Tuesday between 6:30 and 8:30. Also at 6:30 at Bracklesham Barn, there's the KT Roo Rebound Boots class. That's for 1 hour. And over at West Wittering at the Memorial Hall, the Community Pop Choir rehearse on a Tuesday. They meet between 7 and 9. Back at Bracklesham Barn, the Badminton Club will be meeting between 7:30 and 9:30. Moving on now to Wednesday the 8th of November. Table tennis in the morning at Bracklesham Barn. That's a drop-in and play session for adults between 10 and 12. It's also the morning for CBT motorcycle training, but that is on a pre-booked basis. That's between 9 and 11 at Bracklesham Barn. Then at 12:30, belly dancing with Step Inside at Bracklesham Barn until 1:30. And we have a special on Wednesday, Heart Space Community Singing at Bracklesham Barn. They'll be singing between 1:30 and 3:30 in the afternoon. Then in the early evening, Louise will be running her Zumba class at Bracklesham Barn. That's between 6:30 and 7:30. And there's an adult dance fit class at East Wittering Village Hall on Wednesdays between 7:30 and 8:30. Moving on now to Thursday, the Busy Bugs Toddler Gym meets at Bracklesham Barn between 9:30 and 12. At the Witterings Medical Centre, it's the morning for Stitch and Yarn. They meet between 10:30 and 12:30. And at East Wittering at the library, there's Knit and Natter between 11 and 12:30. The Witterings Art Group, as usual, meeting between 10 and 12 at West Wittering Memorial Hall. And then in the early afternoon at East Wittering Village Hall, there's a Keep Fit exercise class. That's for an hour at 2 o'clock. Several sessions of the West Wittering Short Mat Bowls, 10 till 12 and 2 until 4, both of those at West Wittering Memorial Hall. Dave has a few more details, 673 847. There's a mixed ability Pilates group between 6 and 7 at East Wittering Village Hall, and there's also private ballroom and Latin dancing starting at 7 at East Wittering Village Hall. You can book on that by visiting www.strictlydancinguk.co.uk. The Junior Youth Club meets at the Youth Centre. This is for ages 8 to 12, between 5 and 6:30, followed by the seniors, 12 to 17-year-olds, between 6:30 and 8:30, both of those at the Youth Centre. And at the Royal British Legion, there's bingo at 7:30. On Fridays, we start the morning with Pilates at Bracklesham Barn between 9:30 and 10:30, followed by Katie Roo Rebound Boots class between 10:30 and 11:30, both those at Bracklesham Barn. Miss Carla is starting a dance class between 10:30 and 12:30, starting on the 10th of November. There's also short mat bowls at Bracklesham Barn between 2 and 4. And she has another dance class, Miss Carla, between 4:30 and 7:30. Coastliners line dancing will meet at East Wittering Village Hall on Friday between 2 and 5. And then at 7 o'clock at East Wittering Village Hall, there's private ballroom and Latin classes at 7 o'clock. www.strictlydancinguk.co.uk. Moving on now to Sunday, the Windrush Church have their regular meeting at Bracklesham Barn starting at 10:30 in the morning. And in the evening, it's quiz night at Pond Barn. That's at 8 o'clock. Move on now to Monday the 13th of November. Low impact aerobics at Bracklesham Barn between 9:15 and 10:15, and it's also the morning for the Little Ducklings Mother and Toddler group at Bracklesham Barn. That's between 9:30 and 11:30. There's a baby and toddler group at West Wittering Cricket Club between 10 and 11:30, and short mat bowls at Bracklesham Barn between 10:30 and 1. Couple of specials on Monday. There's an afternoon tea at Bracklesham Barn between 2:30 and 4:30, and at the British Legion it's the games afternoon. That one starts at 2 o'clock. Miss Carla will be running dance classes between 4:30 and 6:30 on Monday, and it's also the day for Louise with her Zumba class at Bracklesham Barn between 6:30 and 7:30. Over at East Wittering Village Hall on a Monday, we have line dancing between 7 and 10. And then at Bracklesham Barn, Verity will be running her ARO Ladies Beginner Kickboxing. That's between 7:30 and 8:30. Finally, every Tuesday, the Rookwood Lawn Tennis Club group coaching sessions. 2 of those between 10 and 11, the second one 11 until 12. The cost for that is £4 per person per hour at West Wittering Sports Field. Little Explorers Play and Learn Together will be meeting at Bracklesham Barn between 10 and 11:30, and it's also the morning for Steady and Strong Strength and Balance, or the afternoon I should say. That starts at 2:30, finishing at 3:30, so make sure you get the times right. ARO Kids Kickboxing at Bracklesham Barn between 4:30 and 6. The Beginner Ukulele Club at Bracklesham Barn 6:30 until 8:30, and Katie Roo Rebound Boots class at Bracklesham Barn between 6:30 and 7:30. at West Wittering at the Memorial Hall. It's the evening for the Community Pop Choir to have their regular rehearsal. That's between 7 and 9. And it's Badminton Club on a Tuesday at Bracklesham Barn, 7:30 until 9:30. So plenty to be doing in November, out and about. Hope you enjoy doing some of those things, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week. Bye for now.
Thanks, Alison. Now, we heard earlier about the Apuldram Centre's business in Selsey, and we go over to Bruce again, who is finding out about another great business, which is dealing with a famous Selsey product.
It's Bruce Allinson from Manhood Radio, and with me is Sammy Harvey from Potter Seafood down by the RLNI lifeboat station. Good morning, Sammy.
Good morning.
Tell us a bit about Potters.
We started last year just selling the catch of our family boats. My husband and his brother are on one boat, and my sister-in-law's partner is on another boat. They catch mainly crab, lobster and whelks, and we were selling it mainly via Facebook. We wanted to be up and running last year, but because of all the construction work with the RNLI, we went through Facebook and we started to build up quite a good customer base. We delivered firstly within Selsey, and then we started buying in from the fish market other things to complement our seafood, which was then we came up with our seafood sampler, which is half a lobster, white and brown crab meat, cockles and shell on prawns. And it was my mother-in-law's idea, and it just gave everyone a bit of a, as the word says, the sample of what we provide. And we were delivering this, as I say, within Selsey. We had quite a bit of interest from Chichester and Bognor areas. So as of about October last year, we started to deliver within those areas as well, and as far as kind of Elmer. We then had Christmas last year and we did some platters. We delivered Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve last year, and we're going to be doing the same this year. So we're in the middle of designing those at the moment, so we'll be starting to advertise very soon. And then April of this year, we managed to finally get what we wanted and managed to get our space in the compound, right tucked in the corner there. So I think there's still people coming across us that say that they didn't even notice that we were there. And doing our crab sandwiches, we like to use the bread from the local bakers, which does make quite a big difference, I think, to our sandwiches. And yeah, so from April we started to do the teas and coffees, sandwiches, and we've just, for the winter now, got some jacket potato oven. We do our paninis, and we're hoping when it gets a bit colder to do some soup. And then, yeah, we've had a fantastic summer. It's been amazing. We have a lot of local residents that are regular. We're talking even, on a daily basis. It's been fantastic, and we've really appreciated how welcome we've felt and how well received it has been. For the winter we're going to be closed as little as possible, really. Have been open 6 days a week, and just between the three of us. So as I say, it's been run by myself, my sister-in-law Kath, my mother-in-law Trish. Between the three of us, we're the ones that have kind of like started it up and done the advertising. But behind the scenes, the people that you don't see, there's a lot of involvement from my father-in-law. So he cooks up all the catch from the boys, their crab, lobster and whelks, and there's a lot of work that goes into that. So without him we wouldn't be able to do what we do. And then between the three of us, and then my sister-in-law's been on board as well, we hand pick all the crab, and that is hours of work. We start quite early in the morning, so even when people think that we open at 10:30 and we might be running a little bit late, it's because we've been hand picking the crab and looking after the children, doing the school runs, and all the other things that go alongside it. And so we aim to be open 10:30. At the moment it's about 2:30, 3 o'clock throughout the winter, but throughout the summer we were doing 6 days, 10:30 till 4. It was a very, very long summer, but a fantastic one. Now the winter's here, we're going to be doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Thursday and Friday it'll be until about 2:30, just so that we can do the school run and actually see our children a bit. And then Saturday and Sunday till about 3 o'clock, but it is very much more weather dependent at this time of year. Any orders can be taken over the phone. My phone number is 07539 365 069, or you can contact Kath on 993306 maybe. Or you can check out our website at www.pottersfish.co.uk, and if we are unable to open due to weather, we will try and deliver it within the local area just in case.
How long is it between phone call and delivery?
Well, if we've got it, depending on when you ring in the day, obviously. We do try and do deliveries when we close, so if we are doing them during the day, it's probably going to be later on in the afternoon between 3 and 4. So if we've got the stuff during the day, you might be lucky at 2:30 to receive your delivery between 3 and 4, but it is always best to give us plenty of notice, just so we can know we have it. We know then the boys can bring enough, crab or lobster ashore, and then we've got enough time to pick it and prepare it. If we do larger platters as well all year round, they've been, as I say, last Christmas, that's when we first really started them, and then people have continued to request them throughout the year. We did one at Valentine's Day, and as I say, most weekends we do at least one platter, and yeah, people generally have what they want on them. We do have a little book that people can have a look through, get some ideas. And also online, we try and put as many pictures as possible, but Facebook, if people are on Facebook, is probably the best way to see what we've got at the moment and our opening times, because it's easy for us to quickly post if we're going to be closing early due to one thing or another. Being a family business, some things, sometimes we have to close early and they can't be helped.
What's the name of your Facebook page?
We are Potters.
Potters.
There is a link through our website. So if people can't find us on Facebook, it's again www.pottersfish.co.uk, and there is a link from there to our Facebook page. And we are also on Twitter and Instagram. Not that I really know what I'm doing, but my niece has had a big part in that. She's designed our website, and she does a lot for our Twitter and Instagram as well.
Okay, thank you very much. I can fully recommend your crab sandwiches as being a customer anyway. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for saying what's going on. There's some really good. It's great to hear that you're going on through the winter, and your platters are superb. So get down there, contact them, seek them out. Thank you very much, Sammy.
Thank you.
Thank you, and as a customer of Potters, I must say what a helpful and friendly team they have there. Highly recommended, and I don't even get paid for saying that. Now I'm told that Bruce wants to tell us about the forthcoming event, so let's find out what that is all about.
Hi, it's Bruce at Manhood Radio, and I want to talk about the tabletop Christmas event, which is going to be at the Selsey Methodist Church on Saturday, December the 9th, starting at 9 a.m, finishing about 1:30-ish. There'll be lots of stalls with a Christmassy feel, lovely, lovely refreshments, plenty of bargains on offer, and there's a wonderful nativity scene in the church. Come along and see it. It's life-size. It really is a good little nativity scene. It changes every year. It grows and grows bigger. Come and bring the children. Lots of things for youngsters. The entry is free, so don't miss it. And I've got to say, it's the best bacon baps ever. See you then, Saturday 9th of December, 9 a.m. onwards at the Selsey Methodist Church. Thank you.
Thank you, Bruce, and welcome to the team. And with that, it's me done for another week, so it just remains for me to thank all our contributors, including Local Life magazine, our presenters Alison and Bruce, not forgetting, of course, our producer John Fletcher. So thank you for listening, and it's goodbye from me, Tony Weiner. Until next time, bye.